Hello, I am Damien Asleson. I'm here to cover the key takeaways as to what weighted averages are. I'm doing this for my AQR class, so that way I can bring my grade up to a 57 to a 67. I'm going to be teaching what weighted averages are, how to use them in real life, how to solve them, what they look like, etc. Weighted average is the average of a set of numbers, each with different associated weights or value. To find weighted average, multiply each number by its weight and then add the result. If the weights don't add up to 1, find the sum of the variables multiplied by their weights, then divide by the sum of their weights. Now, there are two things when it comes to weighted averages. Just like how I said before, you got your average score and your weighted averages. I'm about to tell you what the difference between them are. So on here, we have two different versions. We have the average score, I'm honestly not sure what the exact name is, and the weighted average. For the average score, what we'd be looking for is the average of the numbers given. This is everything we can possibly get. So our possible, as in everything we could possibly get at the absolute most, would be 300. But our averages are, instead of 100, this is these numbers. So what we're going to do is we add 44, 93, and 29. So when we add the 44 plus 93 plus 29 gets us 166. Now that's 166 out of 300. So another thing what we're looking for is we add them up, like that's everything. So since there are 3 of them, cross this one out, sorry about that, divided by cross what I just said. So everything up here, it says weighted average is the average of the set of numbers with each different associated weights on their value. So pretty much what we're doing here for this side is we're going to add these 3 up together, getting us 166. But since we're looking just for a number in percentage in average, percentage-wise, we're going to multiply since there's 3 of them, we're going to divide 166 by 3. Just like how we would add the possibilities, we're going to divide 300 by 3, getting us 100. So we're going to do the same thing over here. And doing this gets us 55.3, infinite. And that's the average for this. Now, weighted averages get a little more complicated. You could use weighted averages and stuff like calculating your grades because certain grades equal different things. Or as opposed to here, let's say it's the same thing. You're just looking at your overall grades and you could be measuring your GPA through this way. But this way is measuring the class, as in each and every assignment. So we would multiply 100 times 40% or times 0.4 and 90 times 0.15 and the same thing over and over. And since we're multiplying for weighted average, all of these have to equal up to 100%. So what we're going to do is multiply these all by this, getting us everything seen here, and then we add up the averages. And adding everything up here gets us a total of 80. So with each assignment equaling